Disney has a major problem with its properties, and it's not just a marketing thing. It's not that people don't want to see certain films or that there's superhero burnout. It's just that they're not writing their characters correctly. It's pretty simple. When you get back in the day with the Avengers movies, and if you look at Nick Fury in those, Samuel L. Jackson looked like a badass. He was a bad mofo. That's right, just like all of his other movies. And it was fun to watch him in that role. He actually played the Nick Fury role pretty well, and people really enjoyed it in those movies. But you fast forward to Secret Invasion, and Samuel L. Jackson is portrayed as a quizzling cuck. He's out there, of course, just simping for this scroll and not doing much. He's washed up. Everybody says he's washed up. Everything he does is just a screw up. And nobody wants to see that out of Nick Fury. Nobody wants to see that for the movies whatsoever. But this is something Disney didn't just do for Secret Invasion. This is why the audience is so fatigued and so annoyed at this. It's something Disney's been consistently doing over their past movies over and over again. And it's been a big problem. You see it, even the mainstream media is going at Secret Invasion. Marvel fans are trashing Secret Invasion's final episode, and it deserves it. This is the first time we've really seen something where that the fans have said this is really, really bad, and the media has actually come on board and said enough is enough. Yes, it is actually really bad. Usually the media defends it. Usually they say, oh, the reason you don't like it is because you're sexist or you're racist. For some reason, they didn't go there this time. The media actually admitted that this is a failure, and Disney is actually on its way out. It shows that the media is understanding the tides have turned, not just from a small subset of fans at this point, but to everybody. Everybody's sick of exactly what Disney's been doing to these characters, and it is a bastardization of these characters at the end of the day. Nick Fury has been ruined as a character as of Secret Invasion, and it leaves a foul taste in your mouth, not just for this movie, but for all the movies prior to it, and of course, everything coming after this, in which Nick Fury is now going to get replaced by a strong female lead secret agent, just like every other character. It's really tiring at this point. And it's not the first time they've done it, as I said. This is the problem, and it originated here with The Last Jedi. If you remember, this is really where everything went awry. Luke Skywalker was just this dejected, down loser who's just on a planet out there being nihilistic and being crazy. Rey shows up, and everything Rey does is better than Luke in every single regard. She's the real one who is one with the Force here, and Luke's just some has-been. And this is the problem with him again. They did a portrayal where Luke had a wonderful ending. I mean, if you look at Endgame and all that, the Avengers won at the end of the day. Just like Last Jedi. I mean, if you look at the original trilogy, Luke Skywalker won at the end of the day. He had his happy ending. Everything was going to be golden. You could leave it there, or you could just have him have some success and have a nice, graceful life in having his Jedi school or whatever in the future. But no, they couldn't allow that to happen. They had to destroy what came before to try to make what's now relevant. And it doesn't work. The character of Rey was not interesting. It was not Luke Skywalker. Nobody wants that character to be continuing and being the face of Disney from this point forward. Just like nobody wants a replacement female Nick Fury being the replacement in any of the Marvel movies going forward. And again, this is the same treatment that happened with Harrison Ford in The Dial of Destiny, right? So Indiana Jones had his denouement. Even though The Crystal Skull was a terrible movie in general, he got his happy ending. He got Marion. They're getting married. It's over. Everybody's thrilled. He's got his son. And now his son's dead. Marion's divorcing him. And he's just a loser drinking in some like lousy, apartment for half this film, lamenting over his past. And that's the problem. So really, at the end of the day, it is just this trend of this kind of storytelling being done with these aging characters that Disney's just not doing right. They're not doing service by their characters. They're not treating their characters with respect. And so the fans understand this, and the fans feel like they've been disrespected because we sat through hours and hours of entertainment for these different characters, being connected to these characters. We watched their happy ending, and we watched them get stripped away, all because Disney has an agenda for their next level. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.